Yo, C-Doom, love you too, bro. How's it going, man? Nah, I'm just gonna go default. Fuck that. This is a chilled UN stream. Hey, Absolute Dog. How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm just going chill today. Pretty damn good. That's good, C-Doom. That's good, bro. I take it you're on Easter break, or spring break, as you call it, in the US of A. I call it both, but you take correct. Yeah. I think in the US it's more spring break. You don't say Easter. You do, but like Easter's probably just the religious term that you use for the break. But like people, I mean, if you're like in school or whatever, you usually just call it spring break. And look at all those death markers from my max damage sub special the other day. Fucking hell. So embarrassing. Played Dino Crisis and sketched some hard services today. Pretty chill day. Nice. Dino Crisis. I saw that Mayo actually reviewed it. So that's kind of funny. Is there like a remastered version of it or something? Kind of random that he also, or is it on sale maybe? I don't know. Yuck Muff, long time bro. How's it going? I'll make sure to call in it, man, or rather. I'll make sure to call him in and say hi to you. Oh, his opinions are really to be trusted. Yeah, not for everything. I think for a few things I like his opinions. OG RE1, 2, and 3 are on Steam now. Really? Since when? Since when? That's crazy. Yo, Unhinged, what's good? Since yesterday, okay. Well, now that I don't go to Catholic school, everyone around me calls it only spring. Yeah, obviously, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, cool. I might check that out actually. The OGRE games. That'd be cool to. I'd be game to check that out. What? Christ. Ouch. I can't seem to locate my one shirt and then it's angering me. Are you going out or something? See, Doom? Are you finding a shirt to impress the ladies? Is that why you're looking for a very specific shirt? Yeah, it's just my comfy shirt. Oh yeah, those. I know the comfy shirt. I have a few of those. I don't think the Doom Dark Ages Revenant T would impress many ladies, my friend. Oh, you have. What are the? I mean, do you have like a link for that for what that looks like? I'm curious to see what that T-shirt looks like. Did it come with the premium edition or something, or? I finished Revelations 2 yesterday, and dude, the level design was just awfully bland. Revelations 2, that's a Resident Evil. Is that a spin-off, or is that the main line? I don't remember. Wait, yeah, Prajats, I know, man. That's the soundboard that Charles uses for me. That's my very own. I have my very own soundboard soundbite. No, it was with the merch drop. Okay, got it. Okay, it's mainline. All right. I wasn't sure because like there's so many Resident Evil games. There's so many of them, right? So I kind of get confused at times about, in terms of which ones are spin-offs and which ones aren't, I actually played a bit of Doom 2016 today, and I feel like That game has not aged super well, in my opinion. When you play this, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Such a weird game. Not that it's bad. It's just it's very. By the way, TDA Steam DB has been really active recently. Yeah, they're probably doing a lot of stuff in the background. Oh, you fucking stone imps. .16 was great for its time, but then playing Eternal Dark Ages feels very slow and a little boring, to be honest. Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I felt too. Needle Dig so OP. I love it. Yeah, it's like the ricochet is super. It's so powerful in this game. It really is. It's so powerful. But yeah, like. I think 2016 had a place when a Dark Ages didn't exist. Because you had a very fast game and then you had a way slower game, right? But now that Dark Ages is out and you can sort of play the game at your own pace and it's more grounded, pretty much like 2016 was, but better. I feel like it doesn't have as much of a place anymore, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if that makes sense, but yeah. Alright guys, let's spray for a good spawn. Please, good spawn, good spawn. No, not a good spawn. Did y'all watch Backrooms and Supergirl trailer? No, I have not. I didn't like, to be honest with you, Doc, I didn't really like the latest Superman movie. So, and I know, you know, Supergirl has a part in that, and they introduced her there, kind of, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really like that movie. Yeah, the latest Superman movie wasn't for me. However, I saw Project Hail Mary last night, and that was awesome. That was an awesome movie. I really liked it. Okay, that's kind of random, but okay. Supergirl looks okay to me compared to Superman, and Backroom is definitely going to be different than what has been established so far. Okay. Like an all take on Backrooms as a whole. And yeah, Project Hail Mary was really awesome. Yeah, Doc, so you saw it, huh? I love the ending as well. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything, I just thought the ending was awesome. Like, that movie had everything. It had, like, a lot of, like, tense moments. It had a lot of emotional moments. The acting was great. Like, Ryan Gosling is really good in that movie, I feel. Is what a horror movie? Project Hail Mary or Backrooms? I'm not even sure what Backrooms is, to be honest. To be honest, I lost interest in Backrooms after people started expanding it too much. Okay. Is it a movie or is it a TV show or... Ouch. No, Project Hail Mary is sci-fi. Yeah, see, dude, if you're into sci-fi, you should definitely watch Hail Mary. It's really good. Guess I'm going shortlist today. Too fucking hot for one anyway. Is it hot where you are? Really? Okay, interesting. Of course they do, yeah, see, dude, like, I mean, I like the coziness of winter, but, like, after a while, I get tired of it, too, and I need a bit of sunshine. But summer also, like, you know, when summer lasts forever and it's just hot all the time, then you just get tired of it, right? It's like... It's Ohio, man. Just the other day it was 70 something, absolutely perfect day, and then the day after it was like 15 degrees. Yeah, that's a lot of fluctuation right there. Hey, Stefan. How's it going? How's Farm Life treating you? Not super smooth. Yeah, we're blessed. Every time Seedum is here, Seedum is always viewer number 1. And that's why he's earned his spot as Chief Moderating Officer for the Vidash channel. I read that as Condom is here and I was confused. Hello everybody and good luck with that. Hey, oh bro, what's up? I usually don't need luck on these sliders because it's default Nightmare with 150 speed, so it's something I'm quite comfortable with. The game just has a tendency to screw me over once I start messing with the sliders a bit more. Ouch. I was number 1, I think not. I was first viewer twice in a row. Yeah, you were actually. Unhinged, you've actually been first quite a few times. And who knows, Unhinged, if you keep, if you maintain that, maybe I'll have you as moderator as well. Who knows? Because ideally, I think it's always smart to have more than one moderator in case that person can't show up, right? What the fuck? I promise I will not abuse the power bestowed upon me. Read that, Sea-Doom? Did you read that? He's not going to abuse the power bestowed upon him. Hey, Hyper. What the fuck? Did they... That's weird. Normally you can mantle up of that, but okay. I will abuse the power. All right. Yeah, gang's all here. The usual suspects are here. I'm about to come city. Exactly. You know it, Prajats. You know it. Aratum. Meat Hook and DLC? Is that something you've read somewhere? But I don't think so. I really doubt that. I highly doubt that. You already have the shield, so I doubt that they're going to add another like way to zoom in on enemies. Linnaeus! Linnaeus, my friend, how are you? What am I doing? Yeah. As someone who busted this morning, I find chat disgusting. You got that post-nut clarity, bro. That's why. Post-nut clarity is a thing. I know that the Slayer is mad after losing his shield because he actually has to give fodder the time of day. Yeah. Well, that's technically, that's a Doomslayer in 2016, right? No shield, no meat hook, nothing. I don't think, you know, when I was playing, like, so I played a bit of 2016 today, right? And I was playing him, and I was like, I don't think when they designed 2016, I don't think they had the whole powerful superhero Doomslayer in mind. Because, like, fucking, the Slayer can't throw a grenade and shoot at the same time in 2016. And he also dies from one imp fireball, right? And he dies to fall damage as well. And he's slower. It's very strange, right? Yeah. Big V speaking from experience, dude. See Doom. I'm turning 40, bro. I have a lot of experience when it comes to that stuff. I can tell you that. I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, I have the experience. I have CEO experience. C-suite level experience. Hey, Wolf Tamer, what's up? Who in here asked that you busted, bro? Too much information. Yeah. Yeah, 26 Slayer, you can't punch demons with his fist. He needs to slap him with his gun. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's, I think 2016 Slayers feels more like classic Doom Slayer. Just a Marine that's trapped in a space station, right? Or hell. That's the way I look at it. I don't think they had the whole Doom Slayer, you know, thing really figured out at that point. W info. Yeah. I can't poop at strange places. I can't either, man. Like, I can't even poop at the office. I can only poop at home. I really feel uncomfortable pooping at the office, actually, because I really don't want colleagues, to, especially like if it's a toilet where you can, where there's an echo and stuff like that. You just don't want people you work with to hear you, right? Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 2016 Slayer is the most serious of them all. He has so much aura. Yeah, he does. True. He has a lot of aura in that game. I'll give you that. Don't ask me, bro. If I have to poop at work, I can only go into the forest and poop there. Oh, is that true, Linnaeus? Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, it's so... Yeah. Why is taking a crap on top of all things? I don't know, man, because why not? It's not... Unless it offends you, unhinged, in that case we'll stop. But if it doesn't offend you, I think talking about taking a poop and where to take it, and where you don't feel comfortable taking it is totally fine, in my book. I'm not crossing any boundaries here, so. It's just fucking weird, yeah. We were bound to get this topic eventually, yeah, obviously. Ah! I'm taking a huge shit right now. It's liberating as always. Yeah. It definitely is. Good to have you on, Messenger. Always a pleasure. I'm a chimney sweeper, and my day consists of going around 20 different houses a day and cleaning the chimney. And it's very rural where I work, so no public toilets. Oh, of course, obviously, bro. Yeah, you can't really borrow people's bathrooms either. That makes sense. That'd be awkward if you could, you know, if you went to somebody's place and you're like, can I clean your chimney and then take a dump? Is that okay with you? Why is he invisible? I think shooting the tire when he spawns breaks his animation and he briefly becomes invisible until another animation plays. At least that's what I think. That could make sense unhinged, but sometimes I don't usually. Sometimes I just don't. I just show up and he's still, you know, like I don't even shoot him and he's still invisible. So I don't know. Yo, Vid. Hey, Lenny. What's up? Why is loading here so slow sometimes? Fucking weird, man. Very good. That's awesome, bro. Are you are you on holiday right now? Yes, Unhinged. This is your favorite level. One of your favorite levels, if not your favorite level. And you know what? It's one of mine too. It's probably in my top 5 of favorite levels in the game. I'm gonna take a shower. See you soon. Yeah. See you soon, bro. Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, yeah. I think it's such a... It's an underrated level in the game, and it's underappreciated by people who say it's too big. Siege has content. Oh, it definitely does. Umbra. It definitely has a lot of content. For sure. Oh man, I hate having to go through these animations. Barakum. But I would, yeah, Hyper hates Siege, but I would understand why speedrunners... I would understand if you're speedrunning why you hate Siege, because it just takes forever, right? Oh, come on. You can jump there. Yeah. If I look for a filter for filler footage for gameplay, I like to pick clips from Siege since it's got some nice combat encounters to easily get footage for. Yeah, absolutely. The those two leader fights, I think, are awesome in this level. Ruin's pacing without Siege Part 1 and Aridum, the game would be more tolerable to see. Yeah, I would agree. If I was speedrunning this game, I would get tired of it too. So I completely agree. I completely understand why. I completely understand why. Heat Blast is not OP at all in this game. Yeah, Wolf Tamer, there's so much running back and forth. I think there's, like, if you route the level well, you don't really have to do that, though. But I know what you mean, like, there's a bit of a running back and forth. A bit, but I think it's tolerable. Yeah. Speedrunning is what players made up. That's not games are meant to play anyway. It's a valid argument, and my opinions are always correct. Yours Or not. Boom, roasted, mic drop, yeah. Promote on Hitch to mod. He's getting there, bro. Lenny, he's getting there. He's getting there for sure. Formalized argument so that I can reject your invalid premises. Oh, man. Yeah, poor Hell Knight. But as OP as Eat Blasting? Wolf Tamer? That's a good question. Probably not. I think Yeet Blasting is probably more powerful. Yeah, probably, yeah, I would say so. However, like Heat Blast on a full charge in this game, on a full charge, like, you know, when it's red, I don't know, yeah. If he missed that single goal, I swear to God, I was going to lose it. Oh, bro. I know, bro, like, I'm just not a, you know... I'm not a 100% kind of guy, you know? Christ, man, these fucking projectiles. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, man, can you fucking die? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Woo! Don't you love just fighting a cyber demon while, like, loads of fodder are just harassing you from everywhere? Awesome, man. I missed an exploit in like Ballista boost for fast traveling. My monkey brain want to move fast. I know what you mean, Linnaeus, but in this game I feel like I'm moving fast enough. You know, like at 150 speed I feel like I'm moving fast enough. So I don't really, I'm not missing any of that ballista boosting stuff. This is like SGN. Yeah, true. I would say so. Though I feel like when it comes to difficulty, though, in Eternal, if I'm playing UN, right? If I'm playing UN, I feel like SGN is where the game becomes easy because I have all my weapons and I'm just slowly upgrading stuff, right? And SGN itself is an easy level. It's just that at that point, the game just opens up. Once you get to SGN, the game just opens up, right? And similarly to here, though here I feel like in one of these 2-meter fights, things can go a bit crazy sometimes and then you could just die out of nowhere, right? It takes a lot for me to die in SGN. SGN to me is an easy level. However, what precedes SGN, that's where things can get tricky, right? I love how the Slayer actually sounds like he's gonna die on low HP in this game. Yeah, for sure. It has no. It's more like when you walk over the golden trail, like off center, like by a degree, and you miss one, and I'm like, bro, like just if you watch straight. I know, man. I know what you mean. For some reason in this game, Hyper, I'm not sure if this happens to you, but like when I switch from Flail to Gauntlet, sometimes the game will just switch back to Flail, and I don't know why. SGen is peak though. This is garbage. I think you're just being too hard on the game because you're thinking in terms of speedrunning, right? Because you just want the game to be over as quickly as possible. Like, for you, it's more about the destination, not the journey. Let's put it that way, right? That's the speedrunner mentality. I would say same for me in this level, since we get to we have SSG, chain shots, cycler, and actual combat arenas. Like an Aerodom kind of filler for me. And Siege is the actual full level. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean, yeah. Siege was a constant base for me on my first playthrough. The Swamp fight had me die. So, yeah, true. The Swamp fight can be quite... Yeah. Hey, Remy, what's up? Good luck, man. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. They should have tied Harbor of Souls into a mechanic in this game, where if you die, you get a small skippable cutscene of the Slayer resurrecting there. Yeah, that's true. They could have done that, but I think that would have been maybe too much work. I think it would have been maybe too much work for them. I'll be back later if you're still around. Probably, man. Like, I'll be streaming for maybe, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. But like when I first started playing this game, I actually felt like, now that I think of it, I actually do think that Siege is probably Cultist base in terms of difficulty. Though at first I thought maybe it was Sentinel Barracks. But it was only Sentinel Barracks because that was a few updates ago where you had to fight 2 Mancubi as well as the Vagary. And then in the first leader fight, you know, with the leader Mancubi in Sentinel Barracks, then you had to fight 2 respawning Hell Knights as well on top of him. And that just, like, to me, that just made that level way harder. Not way hard, but just a bit more like tricky to, you know, deal with, right? See, like, why am I switching back to the flail again? So weird. Fucking hell. Yeah, Harbor of Souls to me, Harbor of Souls is probably my favorite level in the game. It's so good. Everything about that level is just, oh, it's chef's kiss. Yeah, melee weapons, switching, bound to a key, I do indeed, but I don't use it. But it's always in this level. It's always in this level where, you know, I use the flail and then I switch to the gauntlet and then it just like, for some reason it switches between the two, even though I don't tell it to. Kind of weird. Bro, I'm at the fortress in RE4. Are you talking about the castle? The castle or the island? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, the castle, yeah. That is it's an awesome level. The castle is like probably my favorite. I think the village area is probably still my favorite area in the game, but castle's number 2. But then sadly what comes afterwards isn't as good. I don't like the island, really. So, yeah. Maybe a popular opinion. I'm not a fan of the Cosmic Realm ones. Maybe it's all the swimming and the weird ear music, but yeah, but I feel like I'm not. People are like crazy about the Cosmic Realm. I really don't care about it as much. I'm kind of like you. I'm kind of like you on that. I'm really, yeah. Like, if I think back, for example, I think with the Cosmic Realm, they were trying to do what Eternal did with Urdak, right? And Urdak, the atmosphere in Urdak was second to none. It was so good. Like, you know, the angelic music mixed in with a bit of eeriness, like, it just worked so well for that level. Cosmic Realm, not so much to me. I don't know. I hate the swimming parts too. As someone with thalassophobia, there's massive dark bodies of water you have to swim through are generally terrifying to me. Yeah, I understand that. Any recommended order to try RE? I would say Umbra. Like, I would recommend if you really want to get the the authentic RE experience. I would recommend that you play the remake of the first one. So RE1 remake, then move on to RE2 remake, and then skip RE3 unless you have OG3, which is good, but like RE3 remake is total crap. And then go on to RE4, and then after that RE9. Those are to me the best ones. And there's a lot of other stuff, obviously, but yeah. Yeah. I despise Urdak, really? I didn't enjoy it and I despise the whole even more? Interesting, okay. Thankfully, it's a taste thing, so there's no right or wrong. Ouch. Nope. Can we ruin this stream as well? What do you mean by ruin? Hyper. Yeah. Whoa, Jesus, man. Yeah, like the Con Maker, like was so easy to fight. Like slob her over and over again, and that's it, right? Such a fucking easy fight. It was retarded. But like maybe Aura, like from a narrative perspective, maybe like as a story, as a character, maybe she had Aura, but like as a boss, no. Definitely not as a boss. I look forward to what they're gonna do with her in the DLC. That's gonna be interesting. It asks, do you like men? I like men as friends, but that's about it. Not as romantic partners, if that's what you're asking me. Man, all this fodder here. All this fucking fodder. Ooh. Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here because the fire. Good ass getting hit on by chat before TDA DLC. Oh, bro. That's it. I defeated Con Maker in 2 minutes on my first try. Yeah, like super easy, too easy. Creed Maker was a good fight, also easy, but I enjoyed the Creed Maker way more than the Con Maker as a boss fight. Con Maker in the Kaiser campaign redeemed her because Slaw barely tickles her, and there's a million other things thrown at you, including 2 possessed barons, demons. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't remember, like I've played through Kaiser campaign, but it's been a long time. It's been a while. Yeah. Bro, don't die to fire, please. Yeah, it's the thing about fire at 150 speed is that it takes you out quickly. It's insane. The damage, the speed at which it damages you is very, it's very fast. M1 #1 femboy. Awesome, that's the one I wanted. Thank you. Come on, one more. So the next stream will be a ranking of every femboy. Of every DoomTuber femboy? But like, to be honest, guys, for the longest time, I thought M1 was a girl. And I told him that once, and he was like, "What? I'm a guy, dude." But for the longest time, I thought he was a chick. True story. It was a profile picture, exactly. It was, yeah, M1. That's what got me. Hey, Stefan, welcome back. I was convinced he was a chick. Convinced. I find it weird that genders are a matter of choice now. Yeah. I don't want to be political, but I kind of agree. Oh fuck, I forgot to... Oh. Almost 7 ads wasn't going to touch with a 9.5 foot pole, huh? But I did. Weird, strange, yeah, very strange world. We live in a very strange world in a lot of ways, in many areas. This music is so good. Such a good track, this one. Ouch. That's true, but I don't. Yeah, I don't approve of homophobia either. I don't approve of homophobia either. So one of my close friends is actually gay, so I don't approve of that either. We live in a world in which people, for some fucking reason, love to overcomplicate simple things and find mistakes and wrongs in where there are none. Yeah. Correct. Very true. What? Literally, like, what every tech company is doing by throwing AI slop every inch at anything that could... Yeah, we are getting a lot of AI slop, and I think, sadly, the gaming industry is going to be completely ruined, infected by AI slop as well. Ouch. You could definitely catch up to me. I'm not a speedrunner, bro, so... what the fuck is that? Go. I'm so fucking scared of the new generation. Yeah, so am I. Like, you know, when they take over, I think the world is gonna be very different, man. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting. Hey, Sade, what's up? Yeah. Have you known English since you were a child, or did you learn it? No, it's actually my second language. Did he die? Fucking hell. Shadi, I'm actually not from the US. I may sound like it, but I'm not. Yeah, so basically, like, I'm half French, half Danish. So those are like, I mean, Danish not really. Danish, I'm not. I mean, I'm more fluent in English than I am in Danish, but I'm fluent in French. So I speak fluent French and English, right? But the reason I have this accent is because my dad, who's actually Danish, lived in the U.S. for a very long time. And my dad has always spoken to me in English, so that's hence the accent, right? Yeah, Vidaz lore, there you go. A bit of lore about me. Coda Sentry unlocked. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, Toyota, what's up? Toyota can't get enough TDUN. Yeah, he's been streaming quite a bit of UN lately. This codex has already been unlocked. Cdoom, did I tell you that about myself? Did you know that already? I'm gonna have to sue you for stealing my viewers. I don't even know. I don't even think we have the same viewers, bro. You have like what, 7K subs? So you're like way bigger than me. There you go. Fuck off. You'll hear from my lawyers. Bro, I'm gonna be busy. Ump wants to sue me. You want to sue me, man. I need to get myself like one of those army of lawyers. I gotta get me some of that Trump lawyer teams. You know what I mean? Or Epstein or whoever. I can sue you too for good measure. I love it. You've never seen Vidaz and Toyota in the same room together. Well, you have now, Wolf Tamer. You have now. So we are indeed... We are indeed not the same person. It's my alt account. Ah. Somebody once told me that I sound like Under the Mayo, and then they asked me if I was him, and I was like, no. That was funny. The Dune Tubers were just a single guy and his schizophrenic babbling. Oh my god, just imagine. I knew it! I bet Retro's your voice modulated account too. Yeah, I think me and Retro have very distinct voices. Like, I think we have very different voices though. I think he has a very high-pitched voice, right? Man, Ricochet is so useful in moments like these. It's crazy. Oops. Yeah, Rachel's got that low test voice. Yeah, low test. Yeah, yeah, he's cool though for sure. Yeah, he is. He is. I would more so describe it as a YouTuber voice. Yeah, I see what you mean. He has a very. I feel like I feel it's true. Yeah, I get your point. Like, you hear that voice a lot on YouTube, like video essays. You know, like that video essay voice. Hell! Do you think instant death when falling into a pit in Dark Ages would add to the challenge? Unhinged, have you listened to my rants about 2016? Because I've been ranting about that, because that's what happens in 2016, right? In Ultra Nightmare. If you fall to your death, that's it. So, I really don't think it would add to the challenge. It would annoy me more than anything, because I think it's a dumb mechanic having it in a game where, you know, where there's quite a bit of platforming, and you could be super skilled at the game, and you miss, like, one little like a ledge or something, and you die to that, and then you lose your whole run. I don't think that's very. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. What? Okay. That was not good at all. Whoa! Bryce, you die. Bryce. I'm gonna head out, play Island of Lomarith. Yeah, for sure. Like, I think I don't think I played the latest version, but I'll definitely give it a go again. Yeah, but like Retro's videos are very entertaining. I agree. He's done a lot of cool stuff. Do you stream in 60 FPS? Yeah. I don't have a choice. I have to stream in 60 FPS. I don't think there's an option to stream in higher. Is there? Don't you love armored arachnotrons? I fucking hate them. I hate armored arachnotrons in this game. They're so fucking annoying. Hey, Cobalt. What's good, my man? Okay, you gotta go, bro. What's up, Miosi? Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. How are you? Pretty good, man. Armored Ragnatrons are better than regular Ragnatrons because they have parable attacks and don't have the hit scan shots. They are, but they're still... It's just annoying to... Sometimes, you know, you're tired of dealing with armored enemies, right? In this game. You kind of reach that point sometimes where... You're kind of like, ugh, more armor to break down. Fuck this, you know? Adding details to the rune of Ruskar Slayer right now. Awesome, bro. I'm looking forward to the final result. It's going to look awesome. I don't even know why I do this fight, because I don't need the upgrade. Oops, not good. Die. Ragnatrons in general are stupidly powerful in this game. I think especially their hit scans are, yeah. But they're easy to take out though. They're very easy to take out. Like, you know, shield bash and then shotgun to the face and they're done, right? So I think the fact that they're so squishy is compensated by the fact that they deal more damage. You're dead, bro. Come on. Mission objective of this mission: repair Atlan. What do you actually need to do? Change the single battery. Yeah, true. They did not think that through very much, did they? I just see armor as free. Will armor when you break it? Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I don't know. I think it's the disadvantage of playing a game over and over again. You sort of like, you're like, oh, this enemy again, you know? Even though I love the game and I enjoy it very much, but they were easy to take out an Eternal. SSG, punch, SSG. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, that's true. But in Eternal, like, my OCD mind, my OCD brain wanted to take out the turret every time. You know what I mean? So, like, I think I spent a bit more time fighting them than I should have. I just love taking out that turret, man. I just love the weak point system in Eternal is goated. It's such a fun system. Okay. What? Does Zoom guy ever carry some spare A batteries on him? Yeah. Picking on weak point breaks is the most satisfying sound in Eternal. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. It's so awesome. It can be buggy at times, but it's so, like, it's so rewarding. Yeah, Dark Ages, the parry sound, yeah, 100%. Also very satisfying. Very, very satisfying indeed. Oh, shit. Oh, you fucker. Oh, best rune time? Are you talking about the daggers? I'm actually not a big fan of the daggers. Maybe I should try them out a bit more, but I don't know. For me, it's either Ground Fisher or what's it called? Heaven Splitter. Those are my go-tos. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. You did, boy. You swap between Ground Fisher and daggers? Okay, yeah. But Heaven Splitter, though, Heaven Splitter is so fucking powerful. It's insane. It's really, yeah. Hard to beat for me. Dude, even though I'm 150 speed, that whole starting sequence takes so long. I know, bro. Yeah. HS is powerful, but not as satisfying as getting a huge stash of armor or seeing the HP on a boss leaders go down like nothing. Yeah, true. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Alright. We'll be heading into the hallway of hell very soon. That's going to be fun. I hate that place. Come on. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Oh fuck, a Ragnarok. Song it's such a banger. I agree. I agree, Sedum. This is really one of the best songs in the soundtrack. I really and Sexual Beast is also amazing, but this is also, yeah. There's so many good songs. There's so many good tracks in this soundtrack, man. It's so underappreciated. It really is. Bam, bam, bam. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like this soundtrack more than a Turbo 2016 combined. If 2016 didn't have so much build-up, it wouldn't be that way. To me, 2016 is still going to be top. Because that album is Mick Gordon's best work, for sure. There's so many songs, like 2016 just has, to me, it just has the best soundtrack in the series. I really, really do. And then after that, I'd probably take like Tag 1 and Tag 2. It's one of the best game OST. It's the most plays of all time. Yeah. I don't know. To me, like, nothing beats... Nothing beats Tag 1 and Tag 2. Especially Tag 1. Yeah. Yeah, they do reuse a lot of, yeah, they reuse a ton of songs, that's true. Like, you know, Blood Swamps and Tag 1, fucking goated. Even UAC Atlantica is great, you know? And so is Amora. It's just, it's... No, Tag 2, like... Tag 2, I'd probably just put, no, sorry, not yeah, Imora, that's Tag 2. So, Imora from Tag 2 is really good. Like, the music in Imora is actually very good, but World Spear and Reclaimed Earth, not so good. But, like, Tag 1 is just, like, through and through, just really, really, really... It's... very high quality. Bam, bam, bam. I don't like David Light's work personally. His music sounds incredibly repetitive, and honestly, I like World Spear and Reclaimed Earth more than 90% of the base game OST. Okay. But Blood Swamps is the highest of Eternal in my opinion, right next to Necrovol. Yeah, Necrovol's also good. No, I agree. I think the base game in Eternal, except for maybe the only thing they fear is you, which I think is great. But I've just heard it too much. You know, like at this point, every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I've heard this song so much, man. But oh shit, I have to grab this. Yeah. Heaven Splitter, yay! The W shield room. So powerful. It's hilarious. What? Oh, he respawns. I forgot about that. Christ. Forgot about. Yeah, it is overplayed. It is overplayed. Yeah, I agree with Toyota. I agree with you. I think it's also there's such a huge difference where, you know, when I listen to the album on Spotify versus in game, like I feel like I can't hear half of the little nuances when I'm playing the game. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's better, but it's still not where it should be. The same way Tag 1 also. Tag 1 is not very well mixed either. And neither is Tag 2. Yeah. Oh, come on. You're supposed to grab that. That's bullshit. Hot take, I like the dragons because there's massive levels. Would be impossible without it. Yeah, that's true. Oh, what? Game, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, game? There you go. Yeah, it's true. Or, you know, we could just have like small cutscenes between each region, you know, where you see him traversing stuff, right? That could also be a possibility instead of, hey, Salty. Hey, Salty, what's up? I'm not sure I've seen you around here before, but welcome in, man. If it's your first time or your second time or I don't know. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm everywhere, yeah. Alright, let's try this fucking cancer shit out. Jesus Christ. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh. Oh man, that was close. I have no clue what happened there, but do you really want that, though? Are you talking about the cutscenes thing? I don't want that, but I mean, I'll repeat playthroughs. I'd rather skip a cutscene and just get to the place that I want to get to rather than having to ride the dragon over and over again. That's what I mean. Sea Doom. Yeah, Migor is actually kind of a baby on Twitter. He blocks anyone that shares that opinion on the situation. Maybe I just have a high attention span. Yeah, maybe C-Doom. Like, I think for somebody like me who just plays the game over and over and over and over again, like, I just like being able to skip stuff if I can, like unnecessary stuff. And to me, like, the dragon sections aren't unnecessary. It's just a way to get from A to B. You know, there's no, it's not very deep, right? So that's the way I see it. What? Okay. For some reason, actually, I totally see that being true. Where C-Doom says about Mick, he seems like the insecure guy. Yeah, it's very possible. Like I've also seen interviews with him where he's a bit like he seems very uncomfortable in interviews. Maybe it's just me. People have definitely given him an insane ego. Yeah, for sure. He's I think. Yeah. Yeah. I did most of this part. Nobody have seen Ultra Nightmare in my stream just to shock the chat. They didn't expect that shit at all. Really? Nice. Well done, man. That's actually not easy. Yeah, without Grant Fisher, good luck doing that. 100%. Oh. Yeah, Grant Fisher is definitely, it can save your ass. Definitely. Like, I used Grant Fisher for my first UN run. to get that done. I really abused it. But yeah. By the way, Sidun, what's your personal best in UN so far? How far have you gotten? Raul died to the same battle net as you. Okay, yeah, the Battle Knight leader fight, right? I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, that one was like that one caught me off guard a few times, but I can get through the first 2 episodes without dying. Are you talking, Salty? Are you talking about so you can get through Kalim and Hebeth without dying? Is that what you're saying? I'm more than capable of beating it. It's just a big undertaking. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's not an easy game. You know, a lot of people who said this game was easy. I don't know what they're spoken, but yeah, Kalim and Hebath, yeah. You'll get there, Salty. It's all about, you know, practice and learning, you know, learning the encounters and knowing which enemy to go for when and all that stuff. It's actually, it just takes a bit of time, right? Like anything worth mastering, it just takes a bit of time. Practice and repetition and, you know, knowing what to expect when, basically. They didn't fuck with the sliders, yeah. I'm playing with for the 3rd time right now. Okay, just take your time. Like, don't. What am I doing? Like, don't rush into Ultra Nightmare. Just play the game several times on Nightmare, and then just get a feel for it. And then once you feel ready, once you feel comfortable beating the game on Nightmare, then go ahead and, you know, where's the Revenant? This is the Revenant. Okay. No Revenant spawn, that's okay. IBFC every single acolyte. Yeah, man, they're definitely a danger. True hatred, yeah, but I know what you mean. Oh, what? Okay. This fight I hate also. I really don't like this fight. Oh man, I fucking hate this guy. Oh fuck, I'm out of, I don't have charges. Yeah. I'd love to have a statistic about that, Seedum, on that. Because, I think if I remember correctly, you were probably one of my first 5 subscribers. Because I remember seeing comments from you way back when, bro. Like, way back when I had maybe 10 subs or something. 5, 10 subs. But I think I only started streaming, like... And now, like a year and a half ago, I think. That's the first time I streamed. But you were definitely one of the people there from day one, right? So... I'd be curious to see also, like, how many times... Oh, fuck off. I'd be very curious to see that. Yeah, you're an OG. Yeah, 100%. You're my day one fan, bro. Show off. All right. This is too chill for me. Disliked and reported. Hey, dude. What's good, man? I did say chilled Ultra Nightmare. I did say it, man. I warned you. I warned you, bro. Oh, no. Easy. Easy peasy. I didn't even take... I don't think I took damage there at all. Ooh. Huh. I'm catching up, bro. Yeah, bro, like I'm not a speedrunner, man, so like I'm taking my time, you know? It's not a race for me. Ah, fuck. Can't believe this game didn't win Best Art Direction. Instead, Slop Edition 33 did. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Didn't they use a lot of AI also to design Expedition 33? I think they did, didn't they? Who the fuck cares about the Game Awards? It's all performative bullshit. If the entire world called any of my favorites dog shit, I'd still play them. Yeah, for sure, man. Like, and just I just don't think Doom is a game that's gonna, you know, except for maybe best action game, maybe. But anything else, like, I really doubt it's gonna win anything. It's definitely never gonna win best game, right? Definitely not. It's better if you keep DPSing with the accelerator once you've maxed it out instead of using Heat Blast. Is it? I'm sick of negativity. Talk about what you like. Exactly, yeah. What's missing? Ah. Yeah, Doomslop could never win Gotti, no. Alright guys, I'm actually going to call it here. I've been doing this for more than 2.5 hours now, so I just need a... I'm getting a bit tired, and I'd rather continue this tomorrow rather than fumble. I'm back, and while we're at it, I might as well join in. I took a massive shit. Yeah, Unhinged, bro, like, I'm sorry for calling it quits now, but yeah, I'm sorry, bro. But like, it's been more than 2.5 hours, and I just need to, I just need to call it and come back to maybe tomorrow evening or so. That's the plan. So yeah, GG's. Have a good one. Thanks, man. Thank you. 99V. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks everybody who's watching. Appreciate it as usual, and yeah. Probably tune back in tomorrow evening, and I'll probably finish this off. I don't have that much to go. Like, I have what, 5-6 levels left, so it's not gonna take forever. Anyways, thanks guys. Have a good one. Peace.